So phase 3 is now open in Way of Winter. A new challenge awaits for all of you guys. The Zone of HAZE, or the Black Sector. This is the new Leah Lab, except it's 50% like easier than Leah Lab. So now how we're gonna prepare for this. I am using the bingo build. Literally, I've covered this build from 0 all the way up. So just check it out in the pinned comments. It will be there. Now for this build, I don't really have anything to use for a drink buff. So I'm gonna just stick with a iced tea. And my iced tea is gonna be maxed out because I have the Brain Freeze Mimetic perk. So it's gonna give us 30% more increase of the effect. Then we have a chef level 5, which is going to boost our food buffs even more by 38%. And if you did not know, you need to have high mood with your chef to get the maximum efficiency of the food buffs. If your mood is going to be here somewhere, you're going to get less percentage on your food buffs. Lastly, all I need to do now is get the chef on the stove. What I'm going to craft is iced tea with coneflower, which this will remove sanity for you. You could be using a bellflower, which will give you 10% boost effect for the iced tea buff, like the roll speed, but we're gonna stick with a coneflower for now, so let's get that going. Let's craft 2. And then lastly, we're gonna craft a hot dog with a pristine meat. Now, you could be using a pristine meat. The way you get pristine meats is taming animals, and if you don't know how to tame animals, I have a full tutorial about that. This will basically increase the base effect of the actual food buff by even more because it's pristine meat. And that's exactly what pristine meat does. If you take a look at the effect here, dish bonus effect is 20%. The food buff that we're using is 20%. It's just gonna give it a 4% increase towards enemies affected by the bullseye. So we're gonna do 24% damage total. And then another 38% comes from the Chef Azars that we're cooking with. So in total, this is actually gonna be not 20%, but 31.6. So let's get that. And we're basically ready. I have a preset of my build where at the first stages, I run different mods for mobs, and then I swap them for bosses. One thing you need to know is that the bosses that you fight in these rooms, for example, the Scorcher over here, it is considered a Great One's enemy. It is not an elite enemy. Basically, how this works is if you see an enemy health bar, which is looking like this, like it's huge, it's in the middle of top of your screen, that means it's a Great One. If it does not have a huge health bar when you enter the room and the enemy just has a simple health bar, it is either a normal enemy or a elite enemy. And elite enemies, you can actually know if it's one if they take more than 3 or 5 shots to kill. So that's literally it. And normal enemies are just trash mobs like these 2-shot mobs, spiders, and so on and forth. Just know that if you're running this dungeon, it is very crucial to have damage against Grey Ones because that will boost your damage by a lot. Lastly, the deviation we're going to use is going to be Lone Wolf Whisperer. This is obtained from the Shadow Hound in Manibus server. And what this does is it attacks enemies and it gets their aggro from you to the deviation. When a target dies, it spawns a clone and increases weapon damage received by the attack target by 43.2%. So if you shoot the target and then summon a deviation on the targeted attacks, you're going to deal 43.2% more damage. Of course, if you did not know also, with the Cradle perk here, the Deviation Master, well, the deviation is present. Damage against the Great Ones and bosses and elites will be 25% higher. If you take a look at my boss damage right now, it's 6%. I'm gonna spawn this dog. And now if you take a look at my boss damage, we have 31 and elite enemies is 40. So it's just a 25% damage increase. And now that's pretty much it. That's all we're using. The reason why we're not using butterfly is because my weapon benefits more from weapon damage than weak spot right now because I have a lot of weak spot already. You might be wondering, what does it drop? Well, it gives you armor mods or it gives you weapon mods crate to select from. And you will see that at the end of the run of this dungeon. This dungeon will also give you randomly a HP mod. With all of that prepared, let's go to the new Zone of HAZE. Alright, we're here, so let's get our buffs in. Iced tea. Remember, we won't get sanity because we got the coneflower buff. And now I'm gonna go inside the dungeon. Black sector, here we go. And let's buff the mixed fried hot dog. So in this first room here, you have to destroy the symbols over here, but you have to destroy them in the order. As you can see here, we have one triangle over here and it's marked as a square. So that means if it's one triangle, you have to destroy the square first, whatever is showing up over here. Let's destroy it. And the last symbol we have to destroy is the moon, as it says 1 and 2 triangles over here. So if I destroyed it, we will unlock the passageway. However, if you destroy a different symbol, it's gonna fail. And then you have to do it again, all over again. So, square, Moon. And we're in. So here, I'm just gonna skip through every single mob. I do not need to worry about these dudes here. So we're gonna just go all the way. Now, as you see, if you're not on these statues, you will get stacks called Shadow Corrosion. And what that does is, after you reach 10 stacks over here, you will start taking a lot of damage and you will die. So, just know. And there's these balls spawning on the ground. If you throw them on the ground, you will get rid of these stacks. But it is advised to really stay near the statue over here to, you know, not die from the dark stacks. So we had to kill that Gatekeeper over there to unlock this room. Here in this room you have to kill the Rainfall Reaper, and once you do, it will drop you a ball that you have to throw on the statue. So this means this symbol will need to be destroyed first, which will appear here. Right now, the mob is gonna spawn again. The Rainfall Reaper. So let's grab the orb again. Just like so. We're gonna throw it on this one. And now we need only one more, which again, she's gonna spawn here after you throw the orb. And now we just go on the other side of the room. By the way, a quick way you can do is just toss the ball, press right click, and the ball gets thrown out, and you just pick it up from far distance. So you can save some time doing this. Boom, we throw this one, and now, again, we need to destroy these symbols in order. So this is one triangle, which means we have to destroy the orb first. Be careful, the mobs, when you do this, they're gonna be sneaking up on ya. Now we need to go to the next room. This is two triangles, that means we destroy the moon next. And lastly, the other symbol was a square, so we destroy that. And you can already make your way to the next room as soon as you destroy it. The rewards here are not as great. I recommend to claim minimum gain here, because don't bother claiming it with controllers, as you will be wasting your controllers. Now this part is easy, you just gotta skip through the mobs. Bada bing, bada boom. Nothing to worry about here. I have to kill this guy though, because in this room here, you will be worrying about, well, this person. So we have to kill the spiders, they will keep spawning. And then you have to wait till the bar fills up here, because you cannot kill it, so you have to wait. Takes quite a while actually, not gonna lie. Alright, buddy. Grandma, come out of the mirror. Thank you. Hello there. And she's good to go. She's dead. Now we can dip into the boss room. And here, we do the same thing. Kill all these mobs. It's basically like the last room, but instead you will have to kill these small spider-looking creatures that shoot fireballs at you. As you can see right there, there it is. So summon your lone wolf out, and so you can do more damage to it. As you can see, we just one-tapped it almost. Make sure you unsummon it though when you kill it, because you save your energy of your deviation. Summon this again. Boom, 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 boom. It dies in like a couple shots. There you go. We got 3 balls just like that. Toss it over here. Boom. Get this one as well. One more spawned over here. Annihilate this guy quick. Grab the ball. Toss it on the statue. And we need to get one more, which spawns over here. It spawns together with the spiders, so just so you don't get confused. And last ball, we got it. toss it over here. And the boss is now available to kill after you kill these symbols. So we need to destroy the orb first. You have to click F here to rotate it. We destroyed that one because it's on the statue marked as triangle 1. I have to heal up because this guy is annoying. Boom, we destroyed it. Let's rotate it again. I died. Okay, I did not know that that's gonna explode or something. Interesting. Rotate that again. We have... Now we need to get a hourglass. Rotate it one more time. We have a square, which is what we need to destroy as well. That is the third one. And the fourth one is marked over there. 4 triangles. Rotate it once, and we are good to go. Now, once you do all of this, you're able to shoot the boss now. So, let's go. Not gonna be a problem. We're gonna tap this boss so fast. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just like that, in a few bullets, the boss is going to sleep. Boom. So we get the loot here. Make sure as soon as you get the loot, go in the elevator and just dip out because this guy is gonna be annoying. I'm pretty sure, I hope he's not gonna like go up the elevator and like teleport up here. Nope, we're good. Here in this room, as soon as you get here, heal up before you go in and you're gonna get the damage from these stacks again. So if you stand on the portals, you will remove the stacks, but avoid these portal guys because they try to teleport you if you go into their portal. Anyways, we just get statue to statue, clear our stacks, and just make our way to the boss room. This is gonna be the last boss in this dungeon. I almost died there because I literally climbed on the edge of the freaking wall, dude. That's crazy. Alright. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gents, this is the boss, the Servitor. So, at first, you'll be able to damage it. Do quite a bit of a damage to it. Minions will start spawning. We can clear these guys out. Now, obviously, you could be crafting turrets and bringing them over here in this dungeon. Turrets will help you with ads clearing, and you'll just be able to kill them easier, but I don't really bring them. So now we have damaged the boss enough to the point where you need to get and destroy these symbols once again. So you can see right here, this is 3 triangles. We need to find 1 triangle. These clones will spawn. You have to kill them in order. So there's a statue over here. It is 1 triangle. That means we have to destroy it first. So the moon one is over there. Let's get going to that. And we're just gonna get rid of this guy. We did that. The second one is square. It's 2 triangles. You can see that far away. So let's destroy that. By the way, you don't shoot the symbol, you shoot the mob. I got bamboozled. That's done. Third one is the orb. So it's over there. I can shoot it across the map over here, I believe. And last one is a hourglass. Alrighty, and now after you do all of this, you will get teleported to a next map. Make sure you press spacebar so you don't break your legs, and let's go. So if you're here, you will need to stand next to a statue, because if you take a look, I'm getting stacks. I hope I don't die here. Alright, let's heal up. Let's stand next to the statue and just damage the boss from here. As you can see, it goes immune. As soon as it goes immune, you have to get those marks again. So let's look for mark 1, which is there. That mark is... I cannot see it. Why is it not showing? It's a hourglass. So we destroy the hourglass first. Boom. The second one is moon. It's 2 triangles. And the third one is... going to be... the square. Right there. And the last one is obviously the one that's left. Now we can damage the boss. It has a shield, but you'll have to do this 3 times, so... don't really, like, worry about it too much. Just stand next to the statue so you get damaged. Because as soon as you reach 10 stacks, you're gonna get... or start taking damage. And when he starts doing this lighting, just run around. Basically, that's all you have to do. Alright, it's immune again, and we have to do the same thing again. Find the statue marks on, and they change it every single time, so... there you go, it's a hourglass once again. Let's get rid of that. The second one is an orb, because I can see that from across there. Orb. The fourth one is moon, so we need to kill the square. Fourth one is moon. Alright, let's get to damaging this guy once again. I also shoot the boss with my willfire, because that gives me an additional damage boost. So, and this is why Ice Tea is good for this boss, because you can dodge the lighting with just simple Ice Tea roll. It's immune once again as you reach the shield. I'm gonna get rid of this minion because he is annoying. Bada bing. It's right now a orb. It's above me. Let's get you. Orb is done. Second is moon. Third one is square. And hourglass is fourth. You get the point. This is just memorizing it or just seeing the marks quickly, as quick as possible. This guy is doing damage to me. Get rid of this guy quickly, swiftly. I don't really like need to kill these mobs, but I'll get rid of them. Alright, now all I need is I'm waiting for my lone wolf deviation so I can get more damage in. Alright, we need to do the puzzle once more. Alright, make sure by time and time you stay near the statues, because if you don't, that's gonna kill you. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the moon is first. Second is hourglass. I just guessed that, by the way. I literally guessed it. Third one is orb. Last one is square. Okay. Let's get our doggy. Mark the boss. Shoot it with my willfire. Get the damage buffs in. 200k damage per tap. Let's go. I'm not sure what is it doing. It's summoning lighting to me. I'm gonna actually kill this guy. I'm gonna get rid of this dude real quick. Alright, he's doing the lighting shots. Let's avoid that. You can actually barely see it, because the scene is kind of like light. Alright, we're able to damage him one more time. And I believe that this is it. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Shooting lasers at me. Boom. And we should be able to annihilate the boss now. And the boss is literally dead right now. G freaking G's. The black sector. It is way easier than Leah Lab. Honestly, way easier. So, what do we get for this? Let's see. Right now, we have one armor box, because we got it from the boss that we killed, which was the Scorcher. And you can see that you can get either mods for your gloves, pants, or you can get mask mods. So it basically gives you mods for anything. Choose one armor mod crate of any armor build. So that's what you will be getting from this black zone sector. I'm gonna get myself a shrapnel or fast gunner. Okay, we got blitzkrieg fast gunner build coming soon in this channel, but hey, I gotta get these mods grinding. So I'm gonna claim the loot now from here. We got weapon crate, and I can select anything I want. I'm gonna try to get fast gunner. Let's see what we get. We got precision rush, shootout, and you can see that the substats are purple, blue, and gray. Now, you're gonna be getting purple substats guaranteed. You can get probably 1 purple, 1 green, and 2 grays, but that's very unlucky if you do. Let me know down in the comments below what you wanna see next for Once Human. I'm always open to you guys' suggestions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.